Dalawa?
Isa lang.
Dalawa mask mo. Joking pa rin.
Hey everyone, so I'm actually editing the video you just watched right now, like the footage of it. So I think I'm just gonna insert it in this video so that the questions that you've asked me on my Instagram or on my Curious Cat will already be addressed. So I've compiled them already on my Notion. So right now, I currently live in Davao City. This is my hometown. This is where I grew up. In college, I was in Quezon City because I study in UP Diliman. I used to study in UP Diliman. Oh my god, I forgot I graduated. I forgot I graduated for a minute there. But yeah, I just graduated last July 25. I graduated with a degree in geodetic engineering, Bachelor of Science in Geodetic Engineering. Okay, so this is the big news. Originally, I was studying for the board exams this October. In order to practice geodetic engineering, here you need to have a license. So I originally was studying for that. However, due to the current situation right now, sadly, I'm not gonna take the board exams this year, this upcoming October. Some friends and I decided not to take the board exams this year. At least I get to rest for a bit, and hopefully in the meantime I'm also gonna be getting a job. How's my day today? It's kind of chilly today, which is why I'm wearing a jacket. But I'm doing good, I'm resting, and yes, I'm editing this vlog. I try to be productive every day, but in different ways. So yeah, I edited this vlog, and then I also relieved stress a bit because this week I had been tense for some reason. I think it was because of thinking of my future with the board exams and all that. And now that I've talked with my parents about not taking the board exam this year, I'm trying to loosen up a bit and be less tense. So yeah, I am technically gonna be resting, but I'm gonna also try studying for like little by little. Next are the college or UP or GE related questions. What am I gonna miss the most about college? The best part about college is the friends we made along the way. I'm half joking there because of the way I said it, but really I'm gonna miss like the company of friends in college, especially that I have orgs. I kind of feel empty right now that I'm not a vice president, but it was fulfilling really. Probably the thing that made up my college life was the people I was with, the people I was around with. Like, I cannot imagine a life in college like just by myself. Like, I know I am an introvert. That just means that I just get energy from being alone, and when I have rested up a bit, I'm ready to interact again with some people. I miss my blockmates or my batchmates in geodetic engineering because this is kind of a unique batch because all of us in the batch apparently are shifties or transferees. Yeah, we have this one common ground and we all relate with each other. What is the hardest thing about being a GE student? Okay, so at least this is in face-to-face situation, or maybe even now in like the online setting. With being a GE student, you have a lot of lab related classes, like a lot of data processing or fieldwork related classes, and they would usually take like 2 hours, so it takes up a lot in your schedule, and it's really hard to schedule it with other subjects. For example, I cannot take my chem subject because I was fully booked in my 3rd year because of my lab majors, but then I was able to take chem in like mid-year, wherein that was like the only time I can focus on chem. Oh, and the hardest thing right now in this particular setting is we're really based on field work. Like we really learn in the field. So I'm thankful that I was able to finish my fieldwork subjects before the pandemic happened, but I cannot imagine for like my juniors. I cannot imagine my juniors who still have to go through fieldworks. I actually have no idea how they're gonna conduct the fieldwork. There is this 1 year in GE wherein it's really just full of fieldworks. I remember I was always outside in that sem. So I don't know how they're gonna conduct fieldworks in this particular setting, because I feel like fieldworks really have to be done. It's just that the situation right now really After mo makakuha ng license, ano plans mo? Private practice, government, or employee muna? So yeah, like what I've said, I'm not taking the boards this year, but I'm also gonna apply for a job. This one I haven't really thought about that much, sadly, because of the pandemic. What I thought of at first was government, but I haven't considered. I think considering is different from thinking. But yeah, I searched a bit on like government. This one I'm not sure, but I really gonna be focusing on a work from home setting at first. I really have no plans because honestly I have no concrete plans because everything happening right now is just so sudden. Next is for the study related questions. So how do I study for the boards? Some tips po. This is from my friend who's also studying for the boards. I have to focus on one subject per day. Like for example, Monday is for my law, and then Tuesday is for math, and then Wednesday is for surveying. If I already got the easy parts done, I'm not gonna repeat them again because yeah, you basically mastered them. So I would not dwell on that in my review books, and then I would skip to the next parts and see if I have mastered them already. But yeah, you try to take different examples like from review books or from review sets. I mean, I think it's normal not to understand a topic in just one day. So try to split it into different days. I also used to make flashcards. I also use Quizlet. Like for example, these are my flashcards for law. These are my flashcards for law. And then if you haven't seen my wall right now, it's actually filled with like formulas because I tend to space out a lot. So I use that to my advantage. By spacing out a lot, I would tend to look at my wall, and by looking at my wall, I can review like some of the formulas that I need reviewing. What else? I guess that's it for now, like in my 6 weeks of reviewing for the boards, even though I'm not gonna take the boards this year. But don't forget to take breaks. Like I usually take my breaks at nighttime because I'm sure I won't be able to study during the night. So yeah, know when you're most productive, by the way. Know the time when you're most productive. For example, I tend to study in the afternoon rather than early mornings or at nighttime. How many hours do I study? I'm thinking per day. I don't measure my study time by hours really. I don't do that honestly. Like I tried it one time, like for example, my goal is 7 hours or 8 hours, but that just makes me more stressed. So yeah, I actually do not measure my study hours. Let's say it's relative. So like the whole afternoon maybe. I mean, that's just for me. As long as I understand the topic, then I'm good to go. I don't need to clock in more hours for my study time. Other related question. What are the difficult parts and untold stories of being a YouTuber? And maybe some realizations and lessons along the way. Good luck with your studies for the boards. You can do it, yan. Thank you. Time management really is the most difficult thing. In my situation right now, finding the time to edit. Usually I edit in like my breaks in between studying. When being a YouTuber, how do I explain this? Well, being a YouTuber, you're basically inputting your thoughts and views through your videos. So sometimes I have to think twice on what to put in my videos because I don't want people to misunderstand what I was saying in some videos. You have to go through the video again to see if the message of that video is really being portrayed in the output. And with finding time to like film or edit, honestly I just film whenever I feel like doing it and edit whenever I feel like doing it because I'm doing this as a hobby I enjoy doing instead of like a job. I'm not really after like monetization or something like that. I'm really just putting this out so that because I really like documenting my memories in some different ways. Like that's the reason why I thought of being a YouTuber. I tried to like upload every week. You've seen like probably last year wherein I upload twice a week maybe, but my videos take a lot of thought into it. I prefer quality over quantity now, so I make sure that this video is looking good. The creative process takes a long time sometimes, so yeah, I just edit whenever I feel like it or thought of something creative in it. What's been keeping you interested lately? Like hobbies or anything you do on your free time? So the most obvious right now, like things I do on my free time are, yeah, watch some vlogs by other YouTubers and I play games, specifically Genshin Impact and recently Superstar 80s just came out, so I'm also playing that on my free time. Other than that, I journal as seen in some of my vlogs, and then I also watch RuPaul's Drag Race sometimes. So yeah, I think that's the questions you guys sent me, so thank you so much and see you in the next one. Bye, please take care and be safe.